FBU's Team Maryland took the field Friday for their first practice under the lights on the Terp Stocking Grounds, hosting many top players from the GYFL League and a few from other leagues through the area. Team Maryland featured 7 players ranked top 25 or higher on the SEN 2021 rankings, and many more ranked within the top 100. It was said by former FBU's Mid-Atlantic Regional Coordinator and current Director of the League Development for the GYFL, Neil Hamilton, that this is the best Maryland team FBU has had yet. Caleb COOMBS. COOMBS is SEN's #3 player in the nation and #1 overall wide receiver. He played for the Maryland Heat team in the GYFL League, who won the 2016 Spring and Fall League championships. This is a kid who is extremely developed in size for his age. When watching him Friday, you can clearly see that his game is on a different level. Team Maryland has a go-to wide receiver with COOMBS who will be tough for even the best defensive backs in the FBU League to stop. Zion Larkins. Larkins, also produced from the Heat team, is SEN's #4 player in the nation and #1 overall athlete. When it comes to Larkins, the first thing that comes to mind is speed, speed, speed. The second is attitude. He is simply a playmaker. This is a kid that our scouters absolutely love. He can contribute on offense, defense, and special teams. He's another kid that, like COOMBS, plays on a higher level. He simply makes the game look easy. Not to mention, he is a character, and he will trash talk you, but he will back it up. It's that mentality that forces SEN scouters to believe that he will be a cornerback by the time he comes out of high school. Jordan Anderson. Anderson, also produced from the Maryland Heat, is SEN's #9 player in the nation and #1 overall defensive back. Jordan Anderson is a strong safety whose name you will soon hear more often. This is a kid that makes receivers scared to go across the middle. Players like Anderson is what defensive coaches live for. He is nasty, he is fearless, and he is a savage. He comes downhill with a purpose and will blow up the running back before he even crosses the line of scrimmage. Not only does he lay the hammer to ball carriers, he is also a playmaker when the ball is in the air. This past season, he collected 6 interceptions. Expect him to take control of the Team Maryland defense. Antoine Littleton. Yes, another player from the Maryland Heat team. Littleton is SEN's #12 player in the nation and #2 athlete. Littleton is probably the most known player on Team Maryland, and it's for a good reason. He is a powerful, explosive running back who will run through any defense you put in front of him. He is a kid that your best linebackers will hate to hit for 4 quarters because he simply does not stop chugging. Littleton is also a nasty defensive player and has piqued just as much interest on the defensive side of the ball as he has on offense, if not more. Expect Littleton to be a huge weapon for Team Maryland offensively. JALIL FAROOG. Produced by GYFL's Bowie Bulldogs Elite, FAROOG is SEN's #17 player in the nation and #3 running back. Littleton holds the power and FAROOG holds the speed. He offers Team Maryland that home run threat on any given play. FAROOG can also contribute in the pass game. This kid is the real deal and his name will only get louder. With FAROOG and Littleton, Team Maryland has its very own Thunder and Lightning. This will be exciting to see. We take it to the offensive line with SEN's number 18 overall player and number 3 offensive lineman, Colin Henrich. Colin is the anchor of this Team Maryland defensive line. He's out of Northern Virginia War Eagles, another GYFL team. He knows how to open up the lane for his backs and creates time for his general. Expect FAROOG and Littleton to have many carries behind Henrich. Switching over to the defensive line is Kenwan Manuel out of Maryland Heat. SEN ranked number 25 player in the nation and number 1 defensive end. This is a kid whose name is not being mentioned enough. He is nasty off the edge, knows how to find the ball in the backfield, and disrupt passing drives. Expect some big things from this kid within the FBU tournament. Tyzie Johnson from the Chiefs, a player that SEN saw for the first time this past Friday. It was said that he was probably one of the best players on Team Maryland. He had great size and a lot of hype behind him, and we're eager to see what impact he has on Team Maryland. I do know that if he is anything like Kenwan, Team Maryland will have no problem causing 3-and-outs within the tournament. Jalen Dotson. Dotson is another defensive back out of the Heat that brings more than enough skill to the team to help create a lockdown passing defense. Dotson is one of the best cover corners in the nation in the 2021 class, adding to an already stout Team Maryland defense. He is the number 4 DB and the number 32 overall player in the nation. If you thought the defense couldn't get any nastier by having Jordan Anderson, then think again. SEN's number 41 overall player and number 5 linebacker Michael Johnson brings that same fearless attitude and thirst to deliver powerful hits to his defenders. This is the linebacker that forces running backs to run the other way. He is definitely one to keep your eyes on. Christian Taylor, SEN's number 53 player overall and number 6 linebacker, is another great addition to Team Maryland. This is a kid with great size, good football IQ, and is always full throttle looking to make the play. Taylor can assist in the pass defense just as well as the run game. He's a very balanced linebacker and another player from that Heat team. MIKEY, SEN's number 77 player and number 10 linebacker from the Maryland Heat. With a linebacking core like Keene, Taylor, and Johnson, it's scary to see what this Team Maryland will do. Keene is a player who will greatly contribute to the run-stopping game. To lead the Team Maryland is quarterback Derek Dunn. Derek is a quarterback who can kill you on the ground or the air. He will make it tough for teams to key in only players like Littleton, COOMBS, LARKINS, and FAROOG. With a defense that features 8 players ranked 10 or better in their positions and an offense that features some of the most explosive players the country's 2021 class has to offer, it's safe to say that Team Maryland has the best defense in the tournament and possibly the best overall team. The only state that has the numbers to put together a team as close to dominant as this right now is Florida. We'll be following Team Maryland closely throughout the tournament.